Hello y'all, welcome back to my channel. In this episode of Star Control 2, we are going to acquire the Rosy Sphere from the Druuge, start a civil war, and kick the Thraddash ass until they join our side. Please smash the like and subscribe button, it helps me a whole ton.
What am I seeing on my view screen? It's none other than the flattened old face of our friends the human. But, old ally, are you not knowing that we, the Yehat, are allied with the Urquan now? And your presence outside the slave shield and in an armed starship are clear violations of your oath of fealty. Whatever shall we do? It just isn't the right thing
To start the Civil War, all we gotta do is show these guys the Sephoxy race is alive, and they will be ashamed and attack their queen. These guys are related to the Bakunk, and the Bakunk has decided to reunite with these guys. If I don't do this fast enough, the Bakunk will be annihilated.
Bereaved at this course of events, the Queen's decision to be joining the hierarchy pains us. As much as my heart cries to aid ye valiant human, I cannot. Each of us is sworn first to our queen, who has commanded us to treat ye as an enemy of the crown. If this is being a true thing, there will be many changes, but we are a species long wise in the ways of deceit. You must be proving these words you say, Captain. Send the show fixed to us as a way of proof. We're scanning the separation of a vessel from your fleet, Captain, and indeed, its configuration matches that of a Show-60 scout vessel. This had better not be a trick, Captain. We are knowing the power of a glory device, and if you detonate the weapon near us, the price for you shall be dear, very dear. The scout has docked, and we await the pilot's appearance at the airlock. The atmosphere cycle is complete. The door slides open, and... It's true! The Show-60 are alive! Look at that fat muzzle, those shining black eyes, the sweet claws. Our children have returned from oblivion. But now we are faced with the cruelest truth. We who have sacrificed our honor, we who have lain with the enemy, we are not worthy. We are nothing. We are less than nothing. But wait, we're not Spathi. We're the Yehat of the Starship Clan. We will not let this lie any longer. Listen, as I speak these words. If our queen makes the dishonorable command, then it is the queen who has no honor. And the dishonorable queen is no queen at all. We, the Zeep, are the only clan who remember the true meaning of honor. We shall tear the queen from her throne. The 2,000-year reign of the Veep queens is over.
Looks like I ran into some royalists. I guess I'm gonna have to fight them. They won't let you go free.
Human, ye shall never be fully comprehending the damage you're doing now to our Yehat culture. For fully 2,000 years there's been peace between the clans, and now you have cast the ancient seed of dissension between our beaks. The bloody wars of ascension are renewed, and you are the cause, Captain. While the Zeep traitors may be your allies, Captain, I can be assuring you that we of the Eep Starship Clan are wanting nothing more dearly than your death. Revolution? You compliment yourself unnecessarily, Captain. This is nothing more than a band of thugs trying to undo the peace of 100 generations. We will roast the traitors in their ships and crack the eggs in their clan homes so that never again will the Zeep criminals be flying through our stars. No, you...
Ah, Captain, I'm glad you're back. I know you're busy, but I've got some news. This seems strange to me, and I considered not bringing it up, but not long ago, 6 of my people fell unconscious simultaneously for no apparent reason. When they awoke hours later, they reported being overwhelmed by a feeling of something very wrong that had taken place. The medtechs couldn't find anything wrong with these crew members.
Next stop is to pick up a transmitter that's on a moon.
All 6 of them have
on the
exceptionally
main
high
planet
esper
where
rating.
a race was destroyed. The Druuge put it there so the ultron would find them and not the Druuge. And they were supposed to be friends. With friends like that, who needs enemies? And the Druuge are evil. They believe in slave trading and other things. Anything for a buck.
I am an officer of the Crimson Corporation. We are the Druuge. We are delighted to make your acquaintance and hope that we can do business together. Should your desires be similar, please hurry to our main trading world at Zeta Persei 1. Until attention, alien starship. You have arrived at the central trade world of the Crimson Corporation, home of the Druuge. Be welcome and take advantage of our excellent deal. Our sensors reveal that you have one of our more powerful hyperwave casters on board your ship. Have no fear, Captain. It was abandoned on the Bervixi moon, and by our law, it belongs to you. However, we are fond of the device and wish to regain it through trade. Give us the caster, and we will give you all the fuel your ship can hold. We note you possess a vortex spawner. In exchange for the simple device, we will give you 3 Molar starships and fill your fuel tanks at no extra charge. This is the heart of our operation, the vital core of the Crimson Corporation. 1 million deals are made here each day, perhaps more. You would be wise to take advantage of all our services, Captain. You will not find better deals anywhere. Since the This is a great loss for us both. But we will not make an exception in your case. However, please try to be receptive to what I am about to say. We have taken the liberty of entering your ship's computer system to investigate the agreement signed by the Earthling volunteers who serve aboard your vessel. As we expected, we found that they have promised to obey you, Captain. Under every circumstance, no exceptions. You are fully within your rights to deal with us in our required manner. Should you change your mind, we will always be ready to work with you, Captain. We are prepared to make a deal. Captain, a special deal. A bargain unequaled. Instead of the usual payment we would give for this item, what would you say to a different exchange? We would like to trade your commodity for a highly valuable precursor artifact, the Rosy Sphere. Its origins are filled with wonder, and its powers are uncontestable, though subtle. What is your response? Its genesis is lost in antiquity, along with the race who created it, the marvelous precursors. Note how the device glows, how it throbs, pulsing slowly, bright, then dark, like the heart of a slumbering god. Captain, this artifact has been in our possession for eons. Vast brutal wars have been fought over its possession. The offer we make to you here today is quite unique. Do not make a hasty choice. Ha ha! You are indeed a wise young human. The rosy sphere is yours. Very well. Since this is your...
The rosy sphere, the clear spindle, and the aqua helix are what we need to repair the ultron. And that is our goal right now, because we need to get a bomb from
Greetings,
the
Captain.
Utwig.
I'm ready to assist
It also makes them go and attack the Korra, which slows
The
down
analysis reads as
their
follows.
progress.
Subject, rosy
for a
sphere
year.
device. Data, the specimen is 5 centimeters in diameter, perfectly smooth and composed of a blood-red translucent substance. Tests show that it has atypical ferromagnetic properties, but is utterly non-conductive. Summary, probably a precursor
Alright,
tool.
now we go
Function,
fight the Thraddash
unknown.
until they like us.
That's the end of our scientist
That
report.
way we can acquire the aqua helix and finish the ultron. And these guys are not the brightest stars in the sky.
So, what's this? An unknown alien species. How wonderful! Someone new to fight. We, the Thraddash of Culture 19, famous Urquan combat thralls, know well the value of a good fight. Either you win and prove your superiority, or you lose and are vanquished. If the vanquished is lucky, it may survive to learn an important lesson from its defeat. This is the way of the Thraddash. We fight and learn and improve. All other cultural schemes are inferior.
For a race that likes to fight all the time, they sure do talk a lot.
What have you to say before we begin combat? Hostility? Har, har, har. We are not hostile. Hostility is unwarranted aggression. If you want to know about hostility, let us tell you about Culture 12. Culture 12 was so hostile that while they were on their way to their first great battle, Jugka, the battle master, stepped on Nusko, the tactician's foot, causing him great pain. The annoyed Nusko turned on his battle master, Jugka, and sliced his body in half. This miffed Jugka's troops, who took it upon themselves to murder Nusko and his elite troops. The real trouble started when now dead Jugka's master sergeants, Mood and Putt, started arguing about how to kill Nusko. Simple crucifixion or the slower lead tattoo technique. The argument was resolved when Mood and his 500 troops were slaughtered by Putt and his gang. Well, this probably all would have gone down in history as a great day of learning for Culture 12, were it not for the surprise arrival of Culture 12's original enemy, the Yajag and his cronies, who wiped out Culture 12's army, thus beginning the long and glorious Culture 13. Now that's hostility. We, on the other hand, merely want to kill you. Say what? Foolish, pitiful, small-headed being. We will destroy you and everybody on your ship.
It'll take quite a few battles, but you'll eventually win them on your side.
What a laugh! You are the least battle-worthy creature I've ever seen commanding a starship. We are the Ultron fighting slaves of Culture 19. Please don't run away. We wish to be your species' new role models. Unfortunately, to do this, we may need to blast you into your component atoms. We like secret weapons. We will now give you the opportunity to give them to us. Attention, weak, ugly humans aboard that wallowing garbage scow of a ship. Unless you are even more inferior than we believe, and that's hard to imagine. You already know who we are, the Thraddash of Culture 19. We are the original Ultron fighting slaves, the cream of their elite forces, your instructors in the harsh realities of life. It is time for your next lesson. Brutal, you don't know the meaning of brutal until you've heard the story of Culture 3. How brutal was Culture 3, you ask? Culture 3 was so brutal that they maimed, tortured, enslaved, and in general brutalized themselves. You see, Culture 2 had made a virtue of stoic resistance to pain, stubborn fortitude, that sort of thing. So when Culture 3 came around, they had a problem. How were they going to impress everyone as being even tougher? Their answer? They would arrive at a battle, stand on a tall hill where everyone could see them, and chop off one of their own limbs. Then they'd wave it around, screaming and shaking it at their enemies. It worked. It scared the hell out of their opponents. They ran like crazy. You could tell who was a real war hero back then by how few arms or legs he had left. War parades were quite different too. Instead of sturdy old warriors walking slowly past their reviewing stands, they tended to roll, and at a good clip too. To you, an inferior alien, this may seem bluntly stupid, the product of a sick, primitive society. You couldn't be more right. Culture 3 was, as you can well understand, only the third Thraddash culture, and was therefore far from the tempered perfection you have encountered here and now. Talk, bah, talk is for sissies, weaklings like those of Culture 14. For 10,000 years, we Thraddash have fought and died, learned and improved. Then, along came Culture 14, which claimed that all this perfect method was wrong. that each time we violently transform to a new culture, we inevitably blasted ourselves back at least 500 years in development. Some people just cannot accept the cost of progress. Indeed, the foolishness of Culture 14's peaceful whining was revealed when they were conquered by Culture 15 after only a 10-year reign. And did the change to Culture 15 set us back 500 years? No! 2, maybe 300 years tops. The short span of Culture 14's reign is objective proof that as a way of life, peace is a failure. We like secret weapons. We will now give you the opportunity to give them to us. Perhaps humans can fight after all. If our reports are accurate, we will test this hypothesis in the laboratory of life. In glorious battle, your puny, inadequate weaponry is no match for the Thraddash Mark 6 blaster with its 4 megawatt energy discharge. Nor can your slow, bloated tubs compare to our flash turbo-boosted warships. We have nothing to fear, inferior aliens. You have once again intruded upon the territory of the Thraddash. This is a patrolled region of space. Your presence here is considered an act of war. How wonderful! Inferior aliens. You have once again intruded upon the territory of the Thraddash. This is a patrolled region of space. Your presence here is considered an act of war. How wonderful! What? More talk? It amazes me that you ever got out of the orbit of your home planet. Yak, yak, yak. Yammer, yammer, yammer. Very well, we will talk for a moment. Our Culture 19 is the most formidable ever to appear in Thraddash space. Admittedly, we said something similar about Culture 18, but it is true. With our rather swift defeat by the Urquan and subsequent enslavement, we realized that it was time for a change. A new culture had to be established. So of course, we began a thermonuclear exchange to decide who would lead this new culture. We were all quite disappointed when the Urquan in orbit above our homeworld launched waves of fighters who intercepted all our missiles. The Urquan explained that slaves were not permitted to engage in such destructive conflicts. So my people, being superior, introduced a super lethal poison into our opponent's water and air, thus ending the conflict. The Ultron were not particularly happy about this resolution and killed all our leaders, which, under other circumstances, would have started a larger inter-Thraddash war. But the Ultron appointed new leaders, apparently chosen at random, and explained that further disobedience would result in the destruction of our species. Frustrating, huh?
On the next episode, we'll actually continue kicking their ass until they join us. Thank you for watching.